What's up, y'all? It is Bella, back testing with Bella, Trading Day. And first of all, I would like to say thank you to almost 400 subscribers. I am super happy about that. So, thank y'all. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am serving nothing but the real on here and just showing y'all how to, trade using the Strat with ICT combined so you can like hack the market every day. So actually today I am going to be showing you how to hack the market using the Strat and ICT concepts. So let's get into it. Go ahead and go on to trading view. You know what I'm saying? Things get popping at you. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and just back test from today. I don't really need to go so far back. I'm just showing you guys how to use these concepts in the market. So you guys know that the market goes from imbalance to balance, imbalance to balance, imbalance to balance. That's just the trading algorithm. But what it does when it does this, it basically like goes by order blocks and it goes by fair value gaps and it goes by breaking structures, and also you can use the Strat like broad informations. So these are all Strat and ICT concepts that I used to help me with my trading. And credits to Rob Smith for the Strat and credits to Inner Circle Trader for the ICT. If you guys need more information, I recommend that you go straight to the source. That's all I can do is tell you to go straight to the source. So going to the 5-minute chart, you guys can see here that it is at a order block. A order block is when it failed to swing lower or when it failed to swing higher. So here in this instant, it is at a bearish order block. You guys see it is at a bearish order block. These two candles here made it a bearish order block. It was going up and then it went down, so it failed to swing higher and instead went lower. That created a bearish order block. So what I know about ICT concepts is basically it'll take out liquidity from either the sell or the buy side, and then basically when it's doing that, it creates imbalances in the market. With the trading algorithm, the market always needs to be rebalanced. So order blocks and fair value gaps, you can always count on those to get retested. If not now, then later. Just gotta know when to catch it. So just zooming out real quick, you guys can see here that there is liquidity to the buy side at 370.20. Exactly at 0.20. Alright, so there is liquidity to the sell side. So it is also running through a bearish order block, and this is running with momentum. So I would expect the buy side liquidity to be taken out. So usually when buy side liquidity is taken out, I'm usually looking for somewhere to short the market, because when liquidity is taken out on either side of the market, it creates imbalances underneath. And what do we know about imbalances? That the market always needs to go and be rebalanced. It's just a trading algorithm. So you guys can see here on the 5-minute chart, it did take out the buy side liquidity. Going down to the 2-minute chart, you guys can see on the 2-minute chart, taking out the buy side liquidity, it created a bearish order block, another bearish order block. So that means that it failed to swing higher and instead it went lower. You guys can see here, it was on an uptrend, failed to swing higher and instead swing lower. So from here, I would be comfortable to enter into a short position to basically go back to the downside and fill the fair value gap. You guys can see here, it is a fair value gap. It's a bullish fair value gap. And then also there's an order block that needs to be retested. And then also there's some sort of gap that needs to be filled on SPY. So I will enter in for a short position here. And even if you wanted to use the Strat, you guys can see here is a 2-2 down. I do like using the Strat for higher time frames. Like I like using the Strat on the monthly, the weekly, and the daily especially. I like using the Strat terms. So I'll just set some targets here. I'll set my first target at the top of that fair value gap. I'll set my second target for that fair value gap to get filled. And matter of fact, let me make those lines yellow. So you guys can see my target points clear. And then I'll have my next target at the order block to get filled. So also, there's also liquidity to the sell side way under 363. So eventually we know that it has to go back down there, and then once liquidity is taken out, then I'll basically be looking for someone to take calls. But in this moment, I am looking for puts. So you guys seen how there was an imbalance in the market, and then the market went to go be rebalanced. This happens all throughout the day. It's really not hard to understand. Once you guys understand buy and sell liquidity, sell side liquidity, you guys like trade much better. This is what really improved my trading, and I'm not gonna lie, it helped me become a better trader overnight. No cap. If somebody want to call me out, I got all my receipts. No cap. So yeah, you guys can see here how it took out all these target points. Now it is going back to go and retest a order block, so I'll add another target for down here. Just make that line yellow. So you guys can see here on this wick, this is buying pressure, and then also it is at a bullish fair value gap. So I'm looking for a retrace to the upside. You guys can see how the market went down and to go balance the market, and it took out some liquidity to the sell side. It hasn't exactly reached all the way down here and taken out all the liquidity yet, but it could be a bounce from here just based off that wick and just based off the fact that it's at a bullish fair value gap, and then it went to go back and retest the order block. Alright, so just go ahead and delete all these lines real quick. Niggas see you ride there, niggas get clapping at you. Go ahead and delete all these lines. So if you guys can see here on a clear chart, and I'm just looking at the 2-minute chart. Looking at the 4-hour chart, the overall trend is bearish. So for every pop, I'm looking short. On the 5-minute chart, you guys can see that it is sitting inside of a fair value gap, but there's also a fair value gap up here that needs to go back and get filled to rebalance the market. So I'll be looking for the market to do something like this. Let's go ahead and take out that sell side liquidity because there was a imbalance in the market, and you guys know that imbalances need to get filled to balance the market. So going back down to the 2-minute chart so we can catch our entries fast. And you guys can see fair value gaps all over the 2-minute chart. I love looking at fair value gaps on the 2-minute chart. It's much more precise for me. So I'm going to make the fair value gaps on the 2-minute chart pink. Yeah, I don't like that pink. I'll probably make it blue. Alright, I make it blue. So I kind of want to see all of that get taken out, and if possible, I want to see it go as high as 369. I just had a bad word. You guys can also see here there's an order block that needs to be retested. So I'll set my first target point for up here. This is how you play the market up and down like daily. Like you can do this shit on the daily. I have my last target point for up here. So zooming in, and then I will put a long position here. Let's get the clapping at you. So you guys just seen the first fair value gap get filled. It is now at the retest of the order block, the bearish order block. There's also another fair value gap on top of there that needs to be filled. So the first target point was hit at 368.57. I want to see it go as high as 369. So obviously from the 2-minute chart, this trade is dead. But just deleting this, you guys can see how it filled this fair value gap somewhere in between 368.94. So it never exactly reached the other two target points, but it's all good. So from here, going to the higher time frame, just to get an overall trend, you guys can see it is a 2 down on a higher time frame. It is full continuity to the red side. So I just be looking for puts. I do like drawing broad information on the 15-minute chart, so I'll draw broad information here. Where would I draw broad information? Let's just say if I draw broad information from here. That's not stressing. There's not really a lower point to put my broad information that I really like. So I don't really want to cross it in between. That's not the correct way to do it. So let's just say if I have my broad information from here. You ain't really got no second point yet, but fuck it. Just put it from that lowest point. It's very ghetto. That's not the exact correct way to do it. I'd be lying if I said that, but you know what I'm saying? I just really want to have broad information. So every time it gets to this point, it drops. It's back at this point. I'm expecting to drop again, and just basically to go to the sell side liquidity, because buy side liquidity has been taken out, but sell side liquidity has not been taken out yet. So just want to watch it go down. So you guys can see how it broke through the broad information, and it is going to sell side liquidity. But real quick, real quick, you guys see here that there's a fair value gap that needs to get filled. So it could possibly do something like this to go back and fill the fair value gap, just to have that balance in the market, and then continue to drop from there. But it is already at another bearish fair value gap, and it's rejected from that fair value gap, so it could just possibly continue down to the sell side liquidity. Either way it goes, it's gonna continue down to the sell side liquidity, because that's just the trading algorithm. So you guys can see here, sell side liquidity has been taken out, and it even took out more liquidity to the downside. So now that liquidity has been taken out so much, let me just clear my chart. Around here, I'll be looking for this fair value gap to get filled at 363. But right now is not the exact time that I would want to enter, because like usually after a drastic move like this, the market will consolidate. It'll consolidate in a range. So until it really breaks out that range, let's just say if I want to have my range. Until it could really break 362.30, I'm not looking for entries on calls yet. Okay, well, you guys seen that the fair value got filled. But yeah, this is just basically how the market runs every day. The market goes from imbalance to balance, balance to imbalance, imbalance to balance, balance to imbalance. And once you guys really figure out sell side liquidity and buy side liquidity in the market, I feel like you can become an overall trader. I keep messing up my words. You can become a better overall trader, because this is what helped me. And if you guys need more help, I always recommend that you go to the Inner Circle Trader, or you go to Rob Smith. You know, just go and study those guys, because that's what I did. Even though I'm on here sharing what works for me, I'm not a financial advisor, so you know what I'm saying? You gotta do your own work. So that is my video for today. I will be back with another video tomorrow. It'll probably be more longer, more better, more great. But yeah, this is my video for today. So please stay blessed and have a great day. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.